Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. A week from this Thursday is Seattle Rock Day, April 8th.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rocking my Pearl Jam shirt today to celebrate.
Nice. All right. Well, you know what? You're right on time, sir. Yeah.
Hey, Danny's rocking. No, it's not. It's a mess. They're not from here. No, they're not.
Well.
Rev's got a rock shirt on. It says Seattle.
Oh, and I'm wearing my Christmas sweater because I cannot wait for Christmas.
Fine. Guys are jerks. I'm the only festive one here.
Well, you know, it's also not out of the ordinary for you to wear a band shirt. You have a lot of them.
Yep.
It's like, Steve, and I'm wearing a black T-shirt to celebrate the occasion.
I am.
But it is a fun day for Steve. There's no doubt about it. As you get to hear all of your favorite rock bands from the Pacific Northwest all day, it is an honoring of the great musical legacy that was and still is part of the Seattle scene. And also, we're doing it for a good cause, too. I love that this is the second year in a row we're helping out Smash.
Oh, yeah, and that helps out a lot of local musicians with affordable health care, which is a huge thing for a lot of our artists that maybe don't have an opportunity to get health care.
Yeah, and we really hope you can help those folks out because they do a lot giving us the joy of great music here in the Pacific Northwest. You want more info about Seattle Rock Day, about Smash, just go to KISW.com.
Let's play B-Mix. It's time to play the jam. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Mix, don't be a loser. Whoa, B-Mix, you're a loser.
It is time to B-Mix, and it's Tuesday, so let's turn down for tequila.
Turn down for what?
Tequila.
Oh, you got that deep voice going on.
You know what's up.
That old Barry White, as we were talking about yesterday.
Can't get enough of your love.
Let's get to our contestant today. We got Catherine in Bellevue. Catherine, are you there?
I am. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Catherine. All right, Steve, take that voice and get out of here.
Bye. See you, Catherine.
Oh, dear. Wow. For those playing at home, Catherine will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Catherine, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What actor played the role of Corbin Dallas in the 1997 movie The Fifth Element?
Pass.
What is the official language of Austria?
German.
Yes. What was the last name of Edward in the Twilight series?
Cullen.
Yes. In what month does Canada celebrate its Thanksgiving holiday?
Ooh. November?
No.
April.
No.
October.
Yes. The reality show Top Chef airs on what network?
Food Network?
No.
Pass.
The Spurs are a professional basketball team from what city?
Pass.
In what decade was guitarist Eric Clapton born?
50.
No.
40.
Yes. How many wings does the typical butterfly have?
4.
Yes. In which decade was the Hubble Space Telescope launched into orbit?
80.
No.
70.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
No, not too shabby.
No. I mean, and not too great either. I mean, it's like right down the middle. It's 5.
Wow, you know what? At least I was a half full kind of guy for Catherine.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm a realist. I'm pragmatic look at this, and it's not looking good for you, Catherine.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, then. You know what, Catherine? Don't listen to him, okay? He's just not a lover of hope.
He's like the Bobby Flay of, not Bobby Flay, who is it? Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Talk show host.
You donkey.
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's what he does. He yells at people and calls them donkeys.
You should do that from now on whenever someone performs.
Great. Wasn't that a great English accent? By the
You
way?
were terrible, you donkey. I liked it. All right, whatever. Steve, are you ready?
You donkey.
Donkey. What actor played the role of Corbin Dallas in the 97 movie The Fifth Element?
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Nice.
What is the official language of Austria?
Austrian.
No.
German.
Yes.
Nice.
What was the last name of Edward in the Twilight series?
Scissorhands.
No.
Edward Humperdinck.
No. I wish it was.
Edward Vedder.
No, Edward Vedder. In what month does Canada celebrate its Thanksgiving holiday?
October.
Yes.
Nice.
The reality show Top Chef airs on what network?
Fox.
No.
The Food Network.
No. You think?
Travel Channel.
No. The Spurs are a professional basketball team from what city?
San Antonio.
Yes. In what decade was the guitarist Eric Clapton born?
The 60s.
No.
Oh, crap. The 20s.
No.
The 30s.
No.
The 40s.
Yes. How many wings does the typical butterfly have?
4.
Yes. In what decade was the Hubble Space Telescope launched into orbit?
80s.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a tie. Both of you are donkeys.
How rude.
Wow, you know what? Catherine did pretty good after all, okay? She tied the champ.
Well, or you could
Woo.
say that Steve didn't do so great.
Wow, so really?
Wow.
You're giving Catherine no love. There's no way to give Catherine any love in this situation.
I'm embracing my
Damn,
Gordon
Rev.
Ramsay now. You said go with it, and I'm going for it.
I don't think I said that. But
You didn't
all right,
get
well,
perfection, so it was terrible.
Hey, Catherine,
That's
you did
fair.
a fine
I feel
job.
like a bit of an idiot sandwich.
All right, well, there you go.
I feel pretty good.
Pieces
And you
of bread
guess
around
this
your
is the
head.
meat of that sandwich, Rev.
Oh,
There we
Me?
go. No, Rev. No, you're part. You and Catherine are the bread. But you know what? I might have to put you in the middle now because you and all right.
yeah, you definitely are the meat on that idiot sandwich.
I don't know what to say anymore.
There's a couple that you did not get that actually Catherine did get correct. She knew that it was Edward Cullen. Yeah, was the vampire from
Steve, you should be
Twilight
proud that
series.
you don't know that, and I think even Catherine probably felt a little dirty actually knowing that.
You know, it's funny. You said the Twilight series. I thought you said the Twilight Zone. And I mean, it didn't matter. I was just like, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
Okay, fair.
Either way, I didn't, though.
BJ, do you happen to know the reality show Top Chef? What network it airs on?
Oh yeah, it's on Bravo.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not on the Food Channel, then any reality show's on Bravo. That's what.
Yep.
That's where I
That's
go
a good
with it. It's
call, yeah.
Bravo has almost every other reality show that isn't on what you think it would be on.
You'd think something like that might be like on the Learning Channel, but they have gone away from that whole learning thing on that channel. The decade that the Hubble Space Telescope was launched into orbit?
70s?
Well, I would have guessed either 60s, 70s.
No, you are way too early on that one. It was 90s. It was
It was the
1990.
90s?
1990 that was
Wow.
launched into space and was immediately out of focus. So it took a
Oh.
long time for them to actually fix that and get it all working.
I guess the
once it
90s
did,
is
it
a
was
while
cool.
ago.
Yeah, it was like
I
30
thinking
years
it's a while ago. Yeah, it is a while ago,
Yeah.
but I was thinking it was a while ago.
It just feels like yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I mean, totally.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your tie, Steve.
Thanks, Rev.
Yeah, congratulations, Steve.
Appreciate
You and Catherine
PJ.
are part of that wonderful sandwich.
The meat sandwich.
Hey, so Nerf, the fine folks, which by the way, Rev is probably the biggest Nerf aficionado we have on the show. So I don't know if you hear me, Rev, but I probably should have told him to stay in the room. But anyway, they're looking for a chief TikTok officer. And Rev, since you're a big Nerf fan, I'm thinking, hey man, you need to be the Nerf chief TikTok officer.
Yeah, I had my whole 40th birthday party was a Nerf party battle. And it's actually funny because Vicky said that she needed some Nerf guns for her baby brother. And I literally gave them one for each member of their family.
Yeah, it's been chaos in my house lately.
But, Rev, you're not like a TikTok guy.
I have TikTok and I watch it.
Okay.
And I tried to post videos and they all suck, so I deleted them.
But Vicky's like obsessed with TikTok. She just wrote a blog about how obsessed she is about TikTok.
It just blows my mind how creative and how fun some of these people are. And then some of these guys, I follow TikTokers just because they have interesting information. Like one guy I follow because he's like, how to do good interviews or how to do your resumes. And he posted about like a job, the chief TikTok officer. And according to him, you're pulling in $10,000 a month with this job.
Ooh.
For what? For what company?
TikTok, from Nerf.
Yeah, it says chief TikTok officer now hiring $10,000 per month.
Wow, the article I have said that they will only last for 3 months and didn't say how much it's going to pay, but this is Nerf paying $10,000?
Damn.
Wow.
That means they're making a lot more then.
Rev knows Nerf. You know TikTok. Why don't you guys get in cahoots and split the $5,000?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, I was going to give the hashtag to everybody, but I don't know if I should.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, give it.
Yeah, the story Vicky's reading, if it's similar to what's going on over here, I thought this was more of a publicity stunt and not like going to be a job that you'd want to have forever, especially since it pays $10,000 a month.
Well, a lot of so TikTok has this thing where it's called the Creator Fund. So once you get over 10,000 followers, you are eligible for what's called the Creator Fund, where it's like a certain amount of money that goes into your account. So you get paid in a sense.
It's kind of like what Google does.
Twitch does that too, I think.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many you have to have as subscribers, but if you get a certain amount, you get not a lot of money, but you get some kind of kickback.
Right. So there's some people that are making like $300 a month. I have a friend, she was telling me, because she got TikTok famous, so she has to put out like that's what I call it. But she has to put out like 5 to 8 videos a day to make like $20 a month.
What?
Oh, that's
or $20 a month. Excuse me, $20 a day, which I mean adds up to some money.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that is. I mean, you do five to 8 videos. I mean, that's at best that's $20 an hour, isn't it?
Tops. I mean, each video can only be 1 minute long. So you can do anything from 2 seconds to 1 minute.
But the problem with it is that, like, you got to put a lot of work. There's a lot of editing and, like jump cuts. And these people are doing some really amazing things. And I don't have the time nor patience for that crap.
Yeah.
I just post videos of my kid, and I realize that doesn't really do much.
I think
Sorry, buddy.
One guy's whole shtick, I think he just does piano music, and he started writing poop songs about each name. So you just type in your name with poop, and he'll write a poop song or sings a poop song about your name.
Interesting.
It's just everyone has their own shtick.
Yeah, hey, the poop song. Well, the interview, really to apply is really easy. You just put up a Nerf TikTok video. So, Rev, you can do that, but you just have to do the hashtag Nerf appreciation. That's all.
All right.
That's all you got to do. And it's only going till Friday, but man, if you can get $10,000 a month.
Yeah, but I wonder how long you're going to get to keep that gig. I don't know if it's like you're guaranteed to have that job for a year, or
they said 3 months in what I have here. So, but again, the story Vicky read had more information than what I have here. Mine said they didn't know how much it's going to pay. It's only going to last for 3 months. But I got to be thinking that if you're really generating a great amount of stuff for them, and they're willing to pay $10,000 a month if you're really good, why wouldn't they keep you?
Or be like, hey, now we'll hire you, but we're not paying you that kind of money. That was a promotion. Now we're going to pay you X amount of dollars a month.
Hey, still, if it's enough. I mean, really.
But you'll be TikTok famous.
How about that?
I know.
My favorite thing is looking at some of these, like the really, really famous ones that hit like 1 million, and you see their houses in the background, and they look worse than my first apartment.
Yeah.
Just like you don't really make a whole lot of money with it, but you can make some money and you have the fame attached to you.
Well, I'm telling you, people are going for fame because they really, really love the fame, but then they realize it doesn't pay the bills, which is why you kind of should go the other way around and pursue the art, and then hopefully the fame and the money will follow. But
that's why you start on TikTok and you end up on OnlyFans.
There you go.
That's a
good call, Steve. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're getting yourself ready for the big money. We got a woman that found a funny way to annoy her boyfriend, and it revolved around how she pronounced certain words. You'll hear what she did at 7:18 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Wenatchee is gorgeous in the spring with its lush green rolling hills, abundant wildflowers everywhere, and the views of the Columbia River. The local food scene offers an abundant selection of authentic international cuisines featuring the unique farm-fresh ingredients of the region. Wenatchee is also home to award-winning wines, handcrafted hard ciders, and a talented handful of local brewers producing fine craft beers. Visit Wenatchee, the heart of Washington State.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a pretty funny video going around online. It's a woman who's intentionally trying to annoy her boyfriend. Now, her boyfriend is French, and a lot of people think, you know what, the way the French get all mad at us Americans, you go ahead and annoy him. But wherever they go, she really does try to piss him off. What she does is she sees a French brand name. What she does is intentionally pronounce that brand name wrong.
Awesome.
Babe, look, it's Louis Vuitton.
It's Louis Vuitton, not Louis Vuitton.
Look, it's Dior.
It's Dior, not Dior.
It's Montclair.
Montclair, not Montclair.
Look, it's Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent, not Saint. He's not a saint.
Look, it's Hermes.
No, babe, Hermes. Hermes, not herpes.
Did not expect herpes.
I have to say, even though she's trolling him, she's saying these names the way I say them, and we're not saying them right at all.
Like, I mean, it's just like, what, Louis Vuitton, and it's, what do you say? It's like Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, you say Yves Saint Laurent. I mean, I never Yves Saint Laurent. I mean, I always say Saint, and he's like Yves Saint Laurent. I'm like, all right.
But she's just twisting the screw just enough to get under his skin, which I do appreciate. It's like, right. I don't mean any harm by this, but he's like, I know you know how to pronounce these things. You're dating me, damn it.
My old roommate would do that to me. He would be like, hey, do you want some tortilla shells? I'm like, for one, they're not tortilla shells unless they're the little hard tacos. They're tortilla, shells. And regular tortillas are just tortillas.
Or like quesadilla.
Yep. Like every now and then as a joke, but he would do it every time and stare at me.
Yeah, see? I like that. Because that's, you know what?
I like that.
That means you know a person well enough to get under their skin. And I don't know, for some reason I really enjoy what happened to that French guy. There's something about the English and the French that I just go, you know what? You just think you're better than me.
Why? He didn't do anything wrong.
It's Monty Python, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
What happened on that show?
It was the French guys who were like, I thumb my nose at you, sir.
Yeah, there's an arrogance that I just feel comes from the entire French society. It's like it's not one person. It's not that guy. It's just like the entire culture and country. And England's not far behind, probably because we told them to go F themselves, so they hate us.
I don't know a lot of French people, but I know when I was like in Canada, when I was in college, we would go to a Montreal a lot, and it's French Canadian, and a majority of the French Canadian people there would just cringe whenever any of us would like go into the restaurants or bars, and like you just tell like we were just annoying them.
Yeah, I think that if there's something about us that they just don't like, it feels like to me. In my brain, it may very well not be true. It's
but
not
we're
like
so likable. I don't understand. Okay.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right.
Yeah,
we really are. So that is awesome that this girl is basically trolling her French boyfriend by pronouncing all the French words wrong.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So with her mispronouncing all the French brands to piss off her boyfriend, we're wondering, how about you, intentional or not, how is it that you annoy your significant other? Or perhaps they are annoying you? 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. So how is it that you, intentional or not, are annoying your significant other or they are annoying you? We'll take your calls, we'll take your texts after Lincoln Park on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So there's a woman that is purposely annoying her French boyfriend by mispronouncing all the French brand names. And so based on this, whether it's intentional or not, how do you annoy your significant other or how do they annoy you? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone says, I say irregardless all the time, and I know it annoys my boyfriend to no end, so I still do it.
Irregardless. I don't even know what that word means. I guess
seems like it's like one of those like crutch words that some people have, like, anyways, irregardless.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that irregardless is a nonsensical word, like it's not actually a word. Because even though it means without concern to advice or warning or heedless or something like that, it just the IR.
Wait, you have the definition real. In front of you. You're acting like you just pulled that up.
I know that it doesn't seem like a word. I wanted to sound smart, yes, and explain it correctly.
I mean, off the top of my head, I think this is what it means.
I didn't say that.
That's the way it sounded, though, at the end of what you said.
Irregardless, you're a jerk.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, irregardless, I still like you.
He's absolutely right. I was Steve. You said that just as I was thinking that, like, oh, look at Rev. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you, irregardless of you morons, I know what's going on.
It basically means the same as regardless, and you can look that up too.
I feel like Rev and I probably have the same issue with what we do to annoy our significant others, and mine is definitely like I try my best not to fart all the time, but I always tell my wife, I'm like, look, if I let all of them out, you would understand how much I'm holding in. Like, I maybe get one or two in, and now my thing is the fun joke of I tell her that she passed the COVID test when she smells it, and she thought that was funny once, and now we're like about 3 months into that joke, and she hates it.
Yeah, you really. I don't know how
only
long
3 months into it.
Wow,
yeah. I've been doing this for a year, man. I've been working the old No,
the COVID joke part. The fart's been going on for 10 years.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, congratulations.
So I got to come up with a new creative joke to tie into my flatulence.
Unfortunately, I'm not too sure. I mean, COVID was a real good joke, but I don't know. The rest of it is just misery, my friend.
See, with me, I usually end up just saying, "Oh, barking spiders." She knows what that means, and then I usually get in trouble.
Yeah, your wife is an amazing human being.
Absolutely.
To basically just know that she has to live and keep you there.
Oh, how about this person says whenever we go to the store, she gets out of the car and takes forever to close her door. So I click the door lock on my fob, and when the door opens, it just beeps for a while without locking, and she just hates it.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know if my wife does that intentionally or not, but it's like, when I'm on the passenger side, she never opens the passenger door. She's sitting in the car and I'm like, how is it you can't unlock both doors?
And it's such a minor thing. And I shouldn't get annoyed by it, but I think I do. And the fact that she keeps doing it makes me more annoyed. My wife loves taking off her seatbelt as we're pulling into the driveway. So we're way out of harm's reach. I'm literally turning into our driveway, going into the garage, but she'll take it off before we hit cause I think if it goes over 5 miles per hour, it beeps nonstop, my car. And so she pops it open and it's like, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, just wait till we pull into the garage.
Yeah, why do you got to do that? I mean, the annoying noise. You're right, Steve. The noise is so damn annoying when it's like, I would not hear that noise at all if you waited until I shut the car off.
And she blames the car. She's like, this stupid car beeping. I'm like, well, it wouldn't beep if you don't take your seatbelt off.
Yeah, but saying it like that usually doesn't go over well.
Never.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can appreciate that.
BJ, your daughter's in the room.
Oh, lovely. Oh, there you go.
Sarah.
Well, it won't be. It's not about me, at least, hopefully.
Well, it's not about me either. It's about J-Rubs. He does a few things that annoy me about him. I love him, but recently, he just, I don't know what it is, but he loves to just, if I'm like across the room and like my water bottle is on a table or anything, he just likes to stare at me and just slowly knock it off. I call it he's being a cat.
Yeah.
I'm like, you are not a cat. Stop acting like this. And he'll just, whatever it is, he'll, like if it's my phone, he'll just stare at me and just slowly knock it off, whatever it was on.
My 2-year-old brother does that.
It drives me crazy.
So yeah, he's either a toddler or a cat. Take your pick.
I don't know what he just loves and then he just keeps doing it with whatever item is there. Like it could be my moisturizer, anything. He gets a kick out of it or something. I don't get it, but I want to punch him in his face.
Wow.
You know, I do a version of that. It's funny. I do a version of that. And I wonder if it's just because the person you know likes order, or maybe or I like order, and therefore I think, if I mess up somebody else's order. I do it in board games. People who really like to put all their components in a certain row and whatever, rather than just put them in a pile somewhere, they'll go, I'm going to put all my things over here, all these cubes over here, and I go, wow, they really OCD'd this, and I'll just look at them and I'll do the same thing. I'll go, whoops, and I'll just knock them all out of. And but it's only the players that like a lot of my buddies wouldn't care. They just wouldn't. They go ahead. I don't care. It's already messed. Make it more of it. What do I care?
Well, yeah. And if I do that to J-Rubs' stuff, he doesn't care at all. He's like, it's on the ground. It's going to stay there forever. So I'm not going to pick it up. But like, it doesn't bother him at all. But me, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, that's the idea. I think that's when you really know somebody. I think you can say we're really good friends because we know how to annoy each other.
And when you ask him to stop doing it, he's just like, no, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, because he loves the rise out of me. Because I'm like upset, but I'm not like angry. Like I'm just like, you're so annoying.
So Steve,
yes,
what we're basically saying, what we're putting out there is the whole seatbelt controversy. Maybe like, I know this gets a rise out of my husband. I'm going to take it off every time for the beep, beep, beep.
So what I need to do is when she takes it off, I need to fart.
Negative reinforcement there. That'll totally.
Boy, if you just tuned in, that's a whole other story. Wait, Steve said when she takes it off, he's going to what? Wow,
takes off the seatbelt.
That's a fetish.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that. Yeah, or that's birth control. One of the two. I'm not sure what it would be.
And how.
Yeah. So 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What we're trying to find out is how you annoy your significant other, and it may be intentional or not, or how they annoy you.
One texter says, my husband, he has like 20 million alarms, and when I get up, I just need one. I tell him to set the alarms, and I'll get him up, but he continues to set them every 5 minutes. Haha. Yeah, I'm guilty of that as well. I've got the big hammer bell alarms. That annoys my wife when those go off. And I always feel bad because it's at 4 a.m. they will go off. And if I forget, I'm already gone driving to work. So I get to work and I get the text message from her saying, your alarm went off. And I'm just like,
Isn't that the worst? I felt so bad when it happened once with my wife.
Yeah. It's I know that's a beating, man. The backup to the backup, and my last one is the loudest.
Yep.
And so it's like, usually like for me, I have them go off within 5 minutes of each other. So I'm usually on the toilet. You know, it's like I get up in the morning, I'm on the toilet, and then all of a sudden I hear the loudest, and I remember, my wife is like, I'm not getting up. You get in here and shut it off yourself. But at that point, the damage is done.
And I have 2 of those alarms, so. It's and they're like, I don't know, like they're maybe off by a minute, so it's like a double whammy at the same time. And I'm sure she just says the worst things about me at that very moment, and I understand because it's like I'm good for maybe once a year to do that to her.
Yeah. We have an exotic dancer who I just shared this. Yeah, we have an exotic dancer that gave us a great story, and she just shared which celebrities were the best and the worst tippers. Well, this is interesting. First of all, we're going to find out who goes to exotic dancers and who treats them right. You're going to hear from her at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another listener question. How do I rebuild my credit after filing bankruptcy?
You rebuild it, one creditor at a time by making your payments on time on your rent or your mortgage, by continuing to make car payments on a car that you keep during your case. You can also, as I said, you can almost always get a credit card almost immediately after filing bankruptcy. Sometimes it's a secured card, and it'll almost always have a really high interest rate on it. But you could get a small balance credit card and charge a tank of gas or a dinner once a month on that, and make the payment, pay it off every month, and that'll help you build a credit history one creditor at a time, and will help you rebuild your credit over time.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.